Snow squall warnings are in effect for parts of southern Ontario, including areas that were already hard hit by blizzard conditions over the past few days. Environment Canada is warning of up to 30 additional cm of snow for parts of Niagara Falls, Welland, and southern Niagara region by Tuesday afternoon. Snow squalls over Lake Erie are moving northward toward southern portions of the Niagara Peninsula, the weather agency said. Snow squalls are expected through the day Monday and into Tuesday afternoon before moving south of the area. Along the shoreline of Lake Erie, 30 centimeters is possible along with blowing snow due to winds gusting near 60 kilometers per hour, the weather agency said. The region has already faced blizzard conditions over the past few days, leading to widespread road closures. On Saturday, emergency alerts were also issued for Fort Erie and Port Colborne, advising people to stay off the roads due to poor conditions. A snow squall watch is in effect for Dunnville, Caledonia and Haldimand, with up to 20 centimeters possible there, particularly close to the lake. The Bruce Peninsula, Orillia, and Parry Sound areas are also under snow squall warnings, with up to 50 centimeters possibly by Tuesday afternoon, according to Environment Canada. An organized lake effect snow band is expected to persist over the region today and through much of Tuesday, the weather agency said. The main snow squall activity extends from central sections of the Bruce Peninsula, through Christian Island and to areas between Midland and Parry Sound. The Barrie, Owen Sound, and Blue Mountains areas are under a snow squall watch, with up to 25 centimeters possible there. Further east, in the Kingston area, there is a snow squall watch in place with up to 20 centimeters possible, particularly near the shore of Lake Ontario. Snow squall development is expected over Lake Ontario starting early this morning. These snow squalls will slowly move north today, possibly reaching Highway 401 this afternoon. However, it is possible that the snow squalls will remain just south of Highway 401, Environment Canada said. It certainly has been an eventful start to the holidays across southern Ontario after a major winter storm brought much of the region to a standstill over the past 48 hours. From flash freeze and heavy snow to damaging wind gusts, we've seen everything from this storm that continues to hammer parts of the traditional snowbelt with crippling blizzard conditions. These conditions have resulted in many road closures in the hardest hit areas, and emergency officials are asking people to stay off the road. We are now approaching the night before the big day, and the snow squalls that have buried regions east of Lake Huron and Georgian Bay along with the Niagara and Kingston regions refuse to let up. The relentless snow squall activity will continue to lead to rapid snowfall accumulation for the areas that have already been hardest hit. Parts of Grey, Bruce, Huron and Perth counties east of Lake Huron in addition to Muskoka east of Georgian Bay have seen snow drifts approach 100 centimeters. And as the snow squalls continue overnight into Christmas morning, we expect to see an additional 25 until 50 centimeters of snow on top of what has already been received. Meaning that the final snowfall totals for this weekend could be well over 100 centimeters in some areas. Overnight we do expect to see somewhat of a break for regions to the northeast and east of the lakes, with the snow squalls drifting southward by morning. This will bring the snow squall threat down into regions southeast of Lake Huron and Georgian Bay, including northern Simcoe County and Kawartha Lakes. The lake effect snow off Lake Erie and Lake Ontario should shift south of the border after pummeling the Fort Erie and Prince Edward County regions. Squalls will continue throughout Sunday with this primarily northwesterly flow, although they may drift back north towards the end of the day. It looks like the snow squalls will remain ongoing into Monday, although the exact locations impacted is unclear. As we have seen so far with this storm, the snowfall accumulation will be intense but very localized, so not everyone will experience the crippling conditions. And some locations that have yet to see these conditions are expected to have conditions worsen later tonight, so don't let your guard down just yet. The highest totals still to come will extend from the Bruce Peninsula through southern Muskoka and northern Simcoe County, where we are looking at an additional 30 until 50 centimeters of snow by the end of Monday. Some localized pockets may even exceed 50 centimeters and come close to 75 centimeters depending on where the squall sets up and how long it locks in place. A more widespread region will pick up around an additional 20 until 40 centimeters of snow, which includes the rest of Muskoka, Kawartha Lakes and regions east of Lake Huron. The K/W region along with Barrie and Peterborough is right on the bubble and could go either way, so we've gone with a 10 until 25 centimeters range here due to the low confidence in how far inland these squalls will make it. The accumulation gradient will be quite tight, so surrounding regions will see little in terms of snowfall ranging from 5 until 15 centimeters. The snow squall activity to the east through the Niagara and Kingston regions will be primarily a story for just this evening, with bands shifting southward overnight. Regardless, we are expecting quite a heavy dumping of snow still ahead for Fort Erie and Prince Edward County, seeing an additional 20 until 40 centimeters, likely towards the lower end of this range. Port Colborne and Kingston will see around 10 until 25 centimeters of more snowfall by the end of the weekend. And the surrounding locations including Welland, Belleville and Brockville will get 5 until 15 centimeters of additional accumulation.